All right, get cut off, so I'm going to continue on here. I was just saying how there's lots of wonderful business podcasts out there, so please go check them out. I'm going to list a few on my description. So also on June 30, I'm going to have a quick Zoom meeting on the updates of the Creative Art 16. So if you want to join, you can also find the link listed at the bottom of my Google website. You just copy and paste and enter the room, and I will be there. So I hope to see you all. Thanks, all the new likes on my page as well. Right now I do have one of my French poetry book is being produced into a voice audiobook, and the narrator is named Sophia, and it should be done within a month or two from now. So I'm going to tell you a little story about when did I actually use the very first time I used a computer to start typing this poetry book. I was 14. We had an old computer. We didn't have internet on the second floor of the house, and I sometime in the afternoon I will go play some old games there, and then one time I realized then you could actually type on there, and I don't even know how I came about wanting to write anything. Maybe from school, talking about journals. So maybe I probably started by writing a few journals on my own on paper, and decided to make some rhymes, and that's when I started to write my very first poem at 14. And I will bring my disc, and then just I'll be really excited. Once a week I get a chance to be alone and this type as much as I could. I remember my brother and sister coming back on my shoulder and saying, "What is that? What are you writing?" Sometimes saying, "That makes no sense." And sometimes I will just elaborate and say, no, it makes perfect sense. Let me explain. And they'll go like, wow. And I will use all type of weird words, and I'll just get so inspired. And sometimes I meet with some old friends in their garage or the cave, the place where we used to smoke joints and listen to Bob Marley or, rap songs and French new songs, and sometimes we'll get stoned, and then I will just go and say, "Hey, you want to listen to my poems?" And people will be like, "Oh, sure." And they'll be like, "Oh, Vanessa's so weird, she's writing all this poetry." Like it was really weird for people who are not into art or writing poetry. So basically I was the only one in the band who was doing that growing up, and I can't even remember anything like open mic poetry until I reached 17, and I was hanging out in Paris sometime on weekends, and that's when I saw the first poetry coffees, but I haven't gone to very many. I actually seen more on TV than I actually been, and I never actually did an open mic. Like if you listen to my very first episode, I tell you how I wanted to when I was in USA, and how I kept finding excuses, sabotaging myself, and never actually done the open mic thing. I've done tons of audition who were not related to reading my poetry or doing any comic act. They were just audition with a specific part that I had to do. So yeah, I just guess it's it's just gonna stay a fantasy, and that's it. Unless someone wants to challenge me and and get me to do an open mic and read my poetry, perhaps. But it has to be not too far, because my car broke down and I am on foot. And it is 100 degrees outside, so I do not wish to walk to do an open mic. So either you hire a limousine or send me a taxi, and I maybe will attend. Anyway, if any of you out there from Burlington or Sarasota and you have a place where maybe we could come together and make some kind of small party, and I could, distribute some of my books and have a small 30-minute presentation on the company, and I will bring some food and some cakes and and just have fun. That would be great. I would love to have that. And you have your space, I have my space, and I'll contribute a little bit. Just don't have that much money right now. We're not getting any donation. I'm trying. So also, if you want to spread the word out, then we could. We are 501(c)(3) exempt. So if you want to make any type of donation, go on my website and donate. Help all the other authors out there to succeed. All the writers to finally get all this self-publishing service from the company. Also agent services and all the other things, and I can give back to people so we can serve the purpose of only helping others to heal through writing their story. And it can be their story, like their life story, but it could be a story that they just want to share about somebody else, or it could just be something that they really need to explore and they don't know how to do it by themselves, so I can help them to get there. And also, donation is also to be able to hire other life coach. I have 2 life coach in mind that I have explored, and were wonderful. So I could pay them. They charge $120 an hour, but I only charge $100 an hour. So I'm not getting any profit. The money just goes towards the life coach, so she can provide those services and we can help more people. But we also concentrate on, everybody who has, living with depression, anxiety, any type of chronic disease, any type of handicap, but also anybody else. So it's not just focused on that. I hope when you come and visit and help out, and I super appreciate it. The link, my PayPal link, is on the website. It's very easy to find. And while you are at it, if you have purchased something from my company or know my company from Facebook and you want to write a review on Google, I'm going to send you a free ebook and 4 PDF document from my course Learn to Self-Publish for Free, just for writing a review. So on that note, I'm going to say goodbye and see you next time.